So, we're unfortunately back. Welcome everybody to part 3 of dumb FNAF Tik Toks. In the last part, I lost most of my brain cells looking at some FNAF Tik Toks, but in this one, I will literally go into fury mode. Why? Well, the new FNAF Secret of the Mimic trailer released. What's wrong with that? Well, nothing really. TikTok! That's all I'm going to say. So if you haven't watched the previous parts, click here and get a taste of what's about to come. So, enjoy dumb FNAF Tik Toks Mimic Edition.
My name is David.
Ah, my favorite FNAF song, Jackie's Box. Let's see what TikTok has to say. FNAF lore too confusing now, bruh. What do you mean now? It was always confusing, but sure. I watched my friends start to tweak trying to figure where this is in the timeline. Well, if your friend would have paid at least a slight bit of attention, they would literally see the date in the teaser. I saw the trailer right now and dude, is this even FNAF anymore? Is this even FNAF? Is this even FNAF? Is this even FNAF? Yes! So why are you surprised if this is also FNAF? Someone needs to stop Steelwool. Call the Avengers then.
Together, we are FNAF!
Steelwool once again losing the plot. Yeah, because Steelwool are totally the ones making the plot. We need game theory back. I genuinely wonder when these people are going to realize that game theory is still here. And it's literally the same as before, just with a different person. Like, wake up! Is it free? Oh yeah, of course it is. Games are always free when they're released. Bro probably thinks it's going to be a live service game. FNAF Battle Royale. Huh, that sounds nice. Is this from FNAF? Nah, it's from Terraria. See? Mimic. Mimic. It's not FNAF without Freddy. Well, first of all, this is a prequel to Freddy's, so he doesn't exist yet. And second of all, is it just me or does anybody else miss the point-and-click style that made FNAF unique? Well, honestly, I don't. It got repetitive way too quickly, and I would rather much have new original gameplay mixed with free roam rather than sit and survive again. Not even Freddy inside, bro. This buns. Yeah, I love me some bun. Not a bear inside, bro. It is not beating chapter 4, like Poppy Playtime chapter 4, in terms of bugs? Yeah, probably. Nah, but for real, I played all of Poppy Playtime chapters, and the last one, wow. One huge Hollow Knight experience. Get it? Since it has many bugs? Okay, I'll stop. Not a Freddy inside. This is a no longer FNAF. Ah! There's not Freddy. This is just the average mobile game. I'm convinced people who use "this looks like a mobile game" as an insult genuinely have never played a single mobile game in their life. This is so real. I grew up playing mobile games and let me tell you, most of them are just absolutely epic, or at least were epic. It's only the most popular brain-out ones which are making the bad reputation, for real. This is not scary, but that thing on your profile picture is. This is a quick and easy to understand explanation of the Mimic's story up until Ruin. So let's see what TikTok thinks. People mad when Afton back, people mad when new villain. Yep, that's the unfortunate truth. Edward is Henry. Mimic is Circus Baby's Endo. Mexa system is Bonnie's consciousness. Bruh, to me FNAF story stopped at 3. FNAF really should have stopped after 6. Make up your mind then, please. I don't trust any FNAF lore not coming from MadPat himself. Well, if you only trust lore coming from MadPat, then you think that Gregory is a robot, Henry is Edwin, and Mrs. Afton is the CEO of Fazbear Entertainment. Yeah, FNAF is such a mess nowadays. It could literally not be clear nowadays. If it's not MadPat, it don't make sense. If it's MadPat, it also don't make sense. I feel so bad for Matt. I've been hearing that Ruin broke the lore, but I didn't think it was this bad. Okay, so now apparently a game with the most straightforward story broke the lore? Okay. FNAF ended at UCN. Help wanted and above is SDWFE. Sometime with Fazbear Entertainment. What the? Way too confusing. I'm done. Bye! I can't look at FNAF the same after what happened to Speed. Oh no. Oh, now get ready guys, since I was literally about to jump out of my window when I first saw this next video.
You're not gonna like what I have to say about this trailer. I'm sorry, sue me. Put me in cuffs. I don't think it's gonna be a good game. No! I like to be a Debbie Downer about the FNAF games, okay? When people played it at PAX West 2024 and they were like, it's bad. The Secret of the Mimic is bad. I was like, it's just a demo. It's just a demo. They'll fix.
When the hell did people say that the demo at PAX West was bad? Like, seriously, when?
After this first official trailer for The Secret of the Mimic has dropped, I'm struggling to have hope. The only thing I can think is, why is Five Nights at Freddy's copying Poppy Playtime. For as long as Poppy Playtime has existed, it's been called a copy of Five Nights at Freddy's, trying to suckle off the success of Five Nights at Freddy's. Why? The whole trailer is some cool visuals, don't get me wrong, the game looks fantastic. And then Poppy Playtime gameplay.
How is it copying Poppy Playtime? Ever heard of the term mascot horror? Yeah, it's a term that describes a horror game with a mascot. And FNAF is, and was always, that. Just because Poppy Playtime and FNAF are now both two free-roam mascot horrors, doesn't mean that FNAF is copying it. And even if it copied, is it bad? No! Both games can be good. Bendy and the Dark Revival literally copied Bioshock 1-to-1, and it's still a good game.
And then Poppy Playtime gameplay.
What do you mean Poppy Playtime gameplay? Just because a game has a chase scene and a puzzle doesn't mean it is a Poppy Playtime clone.
Only gameplay we see is him turning some levers and pressing some buttons and walking around. When the people who played at PAX were like, it's just Poppy Playtime, I was like, there's no way Five Nights at Freddy's would copy Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime is copying Five Nights at Freddy's. And now, and you know the lore's not going to make it worth it because it's a prequel of a concept that was created during the security breach era, and it struggles to connect back to like anything else, or like, even if it does connect back, why do I give a shit?
Why do I give a shit? Oh my god, please.
Get out! Hey you! Leave the jacket and get out!
Now you guys probably get the title of this video. Yes, creator of the Mimic, we don't know yet. Yes, we never ever had that whole plot figured out. Read the books, bro. I literally own 13 of the books. I just think they are childish and boring. Childish? I mean, I would understand if you think that they have bad writing or something, but childish? You have 13 books. I bet you literally never even read a single one if you think that what happens in them is childish. Like, wow. Hot take. I'm ready. Steel will ruin FNAF.
Bruh.
It's really not that complicated, bro. Never thought I would agree with someone called #1 Euphoric Bros Glazer. Can't wait for the retcon of there being no dead kids possessing the animatronics and it being the Mimic the whole time. Oh yeah, I also can't wait for that. It's a book game, like the Into the Pit one. I don't believe it's canon to the FNAF lore, just used as a stand-in to help theorists understand certain aspects of FNAF. Okay, so we've come to the point where people think that Secret of the Mimic won't even be canon. Just amazing. Basically, the FNAF timeline should be up to your own interpretation up until maybe 6th location, because everything after that was an attempt to squeeze a bit more money out of the franchise. Oh yeah, because a millionaire like Scott would want even more money than what he already has. He's only doing the new games for money. Yep, that's how it unfortunately is. We should cancel him again. For real. This is why MatPat retired. This is not why MatPat retired.
name is David. I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David.
Can all the fans just admit the lore should have ended at 4? No. FNAF 1 to UCN. Old. FNAF SB to FNAF Secret of the Mimic. Kids. I thought this would be a comment saying FNAF 1 to UCN is the old lore and Security Breach to Secret of the Mimic is the new lore. What do you mean, kids?
How is it FNAF without Freddy? It takes place before Freddy even existed. You lobotomized Pitt's trail.
I like this insult. And finally, there's the new FNAF trailer with almost 6 million views. I really wonder what the comments were. This feels like a fan game. Too early to judge, but this looks too much like a Poppy Playtime game. Doesn't feel like it's FNAF at all. It feels more like Poppy Playtime than
so
FNAF.
I don't see FNAF in this.
Scott. I miss him a lot.
It ended at
Ultimate
It
Custom
looks
Night.
like a fan
It's
game.
time to let it go, Scott.
So, kind of like Poppy Playtime
Looks
kind
like
of game,
Poppy
you know?
Playtime. Poppy Playtime knockoff.
Just a Poppy Playtime
Making
reskin.
the plot up as we go to sell more plushies at GameStop. Ah, game. So it's Five Nights at whatever they like it to be now, I guess.
FNAF about anymore?
At the end, I just wanted to say that if you enjoyed this video, let me know if you want to see a part 4 in the comments. The FNAF TikTok is an endless source of dumb, stupid, misinformative, rage-inducing, brain-rotting content, and I honestly love doing these types of videos rather than some theory or essay. Also, if you watched just up until this part, then thank you. If you've seen some of my older videos, then you know my OC and the mascot of this channel is this little guy called Terror, and I recently redesigned him and made a little sheet for him with emotions and properties. In my videos I used to use this character, then this one, and now I don't use any. The reason is that I don't really like how the character looks, and now that I made a redesign, I want to pay someone to make different poses for him, just so it will feel more professional and just better looking. I'm not the best at drawing, so I definitely will need someone to help me out. Although my problem is that I'm very picky about the art style I want, so it will be much harder to pick some artists with the style I'm really looking for. Who knows when I will really decide. And if you're all asking why I didn't make videos for so long, well, I don't know. I just got bored of making them and I didn't have any motivation. But that's just how I am, unfortunately. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.